Live from Fox 12 Oregon, this is breaking news.
Good morning. It is 8 o'clock. We're following breaking news out of Southeast Portland, where a food cart exploded.
Fox 12's Mackenzie Richmond is live on the scene. Mackenzie, the damage we've seen is just incredible. Any word what caused this explosion?
Yeah, actually, just within the last seconds here on the scene, I spoke with a fire investigator who's been here for a few hours now, who says, based on preliminary information, it appears to be an accidental propane leak explosion. That is what led to all of this damage now that you're seeing here around and behind me. The exact cause, though, is still under investigation. But again, as I mentioned, that is based on preliminary investigation and evidence, really. But enough that the investigator said this huge explosion actually made him jump when he was watching back the security footage. Now, this all happened here at the Springwater food carts in Southeast Portland, right along 82nd and Harney. Now, one food cart exploded and then damaged in total 7 other food carts, that totaling 8 food carts completely damaged, and then 2 buildings here that are permanently on the property. Now, this is all according to Portland Fire. Again, we're taking a look at this extensive damage right now. The cart blew up and fragments of it you can see now scattered everywhere. In fact, this hood right here below us, it blew off with such force that it flew over this building, this light white blue building, over the hood of it, over the roof of it rather, and then it had to be dragged back into the fire investigation, taped off scene. Windows on the building also shattered, the doors completely warped. Not a single one of the walls now back at the food cart that exploded are still on, just now in pieces scattered across this food cart property. Amazingly enough, though, with all said and done, the eggs are still in one piece, truly against all odds. Thankfully, though, with all of this damage you're taking a look at right now, no reported injuries. I do want to just mention that the first call came out around 4:40 this morning. Crews immediately got to the scene and were able to get this fire under control and completely extinguished. But now you can see all the tape around the scene. There is an active investigation underway. One of the food carts actually in this pod, though, was supposed to open at 7, so an hour ago now. And I just spoke with one of the employees who said that she got the call about the explosion and thought they were originally going to be closed for the day, but then got a call from her boss about an hour ago saying, well, they're open for business because their cart is not blocked off by the investigation. So she rushed in and was completely shocked, jaw-dropping to just see all of this damage with her own eyes where she works. Thankfully, though, their cart was not damaged, though there were a few items, she said, that had fallen inside the cart because of just how massive the explosion was, and it just really shook the property. Now, in the last few minutes, also, it does seem like potentially the owners of this property who own the buildings on the scene arrived, and they're taking a look around right now, and it's quite emotional as we see their emotions, their reactions as they see their work, their money completely just demolished. From outside, actually, this building, as they were walking around inside, we could hear tears and screams as they walked through the building, just seeing all the damage done. So really heartbreaking here to witness. But again, fire investigators do believe this was all a tragic accident. Now, of course, we'll continue to keep you updated here on the scene once we learn any more words, potentially from the owners of these pods and also from fire investigators. And we'll bring you those updates both live on air and on our Fox 12 News app. But for now, reporting live, I'm Mackenzie Richmond for Good Day Oregon.
Mackenzie, thank you. I'm trying to figure out how people are going to get to them as customers if they're saying that food cart's still open. So we still have a lot of questions about that scene.
Just a devastating scene there. You really feel for those involved. All right, we'll get to Tony.